Live. And today I am making a turtle, or attempting to make a turtle. Someone asked me for this, so I'm going to attempt it while we sit here and chat today. Hello. Welcome. Putting some decorations on a turtle shell. Yes, Patty, I am live now. Yay, you made it. How's everything down there? It's about 35 here today. Too cold. How many hats have you made? $800 hats. That is amazing. Have you used up all that yarn I sent down there? Still working at it. Well, it was a lot of yarn. Hello, the quick guy. Do you make hats too? Hi, Zane. Scarves. Some of those are really pretty. I don't do a lot of wearables. I don't do any wearables. But I like the way they look. Hello, funny guys. Zane, I appreciate your subscription and liking the videos. But I don't know that you can donate yet. I don't have a big enough channel to do donations and memberships and stuff yet. Thank you for the subscriptions. I appreciate it. I'm ready for summer too. It is tired of the cold. But then again, I'm ready for summer, like, you know, December 26th. I love summer. Hello, Hicks. I like to get outside, do my thing. Hello, Hicks. I learned how to crochet when I was 9 years old. We got snowed in. I'm okay with 90 degrees. This is actually going to be a turtle shell. Someone asked me to make a turtle, a sitting up turtle. So I'm attempting to make that to learn how to do it and how to make it without a pattern. Hello, Hicks. Am I saying that right? Mm-hmm. I enjoy it. This is what I made a couple of days ago. And I think he's just adorable. Mm-hmm. I have several tutorials that teach you how to crochet on my channel, all the way from absolute beginner after you get the basics. It's pretty much just practice. Hi, Tracy. So glad you could make it. I am making a turtle shell. And this turtle is supposed to sit up and supposed to have like a little note over the front of it. So that's what I'm attempting to make. I may have to make several tries. Sure. Go check it out, Zane. Welcome back anytime. Patty, have you got the hospitals and the shelters all loaded up with hats? Or are they still ordering more? Have you figured out how to do that, Patty? Water bottles are all different sizes. I don't know how you could get one pattern to fit all of them. Well, that would work. Yeah, that would work. I was gifted a knitting machine, and it's about 4 feet long, and I have not used it yet. I don't know how to use it. I'll have to watch YouTube to figure out how to use it. And then I've got another one that's a round one that I could pump out beanie hats in about, 10 minutes. But I'm not much on wearables. Well, 2 hours to do a whole hat, Patty? Well, that's pretty good. I would say pretty good. And get ready for Tater Day down there and sell them. I saw that. But that's okay. I don't know. Should this turtle have a green belly? A dark green belly or a brown belly? I think I'm going to put a brown head on it. This second color yarn that I picked up is a lot thinner than the first one that I put on here. Kind of makes it a little bit more difficult when I have thicker yarn, and then this green that I'm putting on here is so much thinner. But this is just the first one. It may not look very good anyway. Patty, are you crocheting beanies now? I see your family says not to send you yarn. I think they said you have too much. Oh, brown belly. Well, I may have to do that for the second one because I've already got the first row on this for the belly, but I'm thinking he might be right, but I want to put a brown head on it and the arms. When is Tater Day, Patty? It's on a Monday? Tater Day is a festival down in Western Kentucky, Tracy. It may be spring break for us here too, but I'd have to take off 2 days of work to get down there for a Monday. And I don't have a permit to sell in Kentucky. Not sure how I would get one of those. I guess I could do some hunting. I really need to get my taxes put together. I have never been to Tater Day. I have just always wanted to go. Tracy? I love the area down there between the lakes and around the Kentucky Dam and around that area. I'm thinking this turtle shell looks a little funny. I have never been to Cumberland Falls. I have always loved it down there in Kentucky and around Tennessee. I have family that lives in Tennessee too. There for a while, everybody was talking about moving to Tennessee, and I said, well, I'd probably move down to Grand Rivers. Hello, Dennis. How are you tonight? That's good. Hi, Bobby. Bobby, say hi to Dennis. I hope I helped you earlier tonight. I hate it when you call me and you're so upset. I don't even know where Cumberland Falls is. But it's been a couple of years since my bestie, Bobby, gave me COVID when we went to Tennessee, so we might need to go down to Cumberland Falls. That's good. I'm glad. I'm very glad. I don't even know where Corbin is. Well, I guess I don't know Kentucky very well, as well as I thought I did. You know, to be honest, I really just kind of go right there on the eastern side of Kentucky, right there by Paducah. Oh, eastern Kentucky. Okay. What do you mean that's eastern Kentucky, Patty? Over at Corbin, you mean? Oh, I see. Uh, I really don't know, Bobby. I thought we were kind of like in the middle of the state when we went to see the Ark. You're supposed to know all that stuff. You're the navigator. Think you were too sick at the time to worry too much about navigating. I kind of hate to go on vacation to go to the same places all the time. I thought we decided to go to New Orleans the last time we took a road trip, Bobby. I still want to go there. I just don't believe I have the funds to go there. I would like to retire sometime, before I'm 75. Hi, Samantha. Welcome back. Oh, wouldn't that be fun to take a train ride? Man, we could take a whole car, fill up a whole car on the train, and go to Louisiana or go into New Orleans. That would be fantastic. Trains Trains aren't really that expensive. I used to send my son on the train. Samantha, what are you making this evening? Did you go on the train, Dennis, to that Oregon, Illinois? I've never been there either. Tonight I'm attempting to make, somebody wanted me to make a turtle that was sitting. So I'm attempting to make this turtle. So far I'm not liking this flipped up edge on the turtle. But so often things look strange until you get them almost finished. So I'm going to keep going, and it may just end up being a bomb. I do say that this crochet hook is too big for this yarn. How did you like playing your bass today? Shell station. I'm not holding out a lot of hope for this turtle because it looks funny to me. This yarn is really hard to work with. And it may be the needle or the crochet hook. It's the smallest ones I've got in here. Going with an even smaller crochet hook. Well, thanks, Dennis. Today it was kind of nice today, but it only got up to about 37. But it was sun shining, and that always makes it better. That's what I hear. But, you know, now that it's March, everybody's getting spring fever. I start getting spring fever in January. Okay, now I've got to this little bitty hole here. Let's see what it's going to look like when it's stuffed. Well, this isn't growing on me. A 12-hour layover in Chicago. You come up here from Tennessee and had a layover in Chicago? That is one place I have no desire to go. Although they do have a lot of neat shops. I see. I have family in Texas too. Some in Colorado. That name sounds familiar, Dennis. Oh, that's nice, Dennis. No, Bobby, I picked green because this was in my travel bag. And I started it at work. So that's how it got to be the green turtle. And you know me with colors, I have a hard time picking a color to make something with, and green seems to be my go-to. Okay. This turtle shell may not be big enough for this head I'm about to make. Turtles are a big thing. I'm not sure why, but people love turtles. Pink and purple is always your go-to color, Bobby. This is mine too, Patty. And my really favorites are the teal colors. But it seems like everything I pick up to start something new always ends up being green. I like the blues too. I sit here and look at my yarn stash, wondering what color to make stuff. And it seems like I always pick green. This I'm using is a sparkly tan color. Basically because the sparkle was the only color I had that was this color of tan. Yes. I finally used up most of my job lot from Ampad. Bobby still probably has a lot of it. And I don't know why they said it was costing money, because all that stuff was seconds. They weren't going to sell it anyway. And they sure didn't make anything off of recycling it. I mean, a whole huge bale of white, of shredded paper was only like $8. So I don't know why they decided it was costing so much money, because it really was not. Unless they thought the employees would buy it. Which we all know that wasn't happening. The biggest thing that got me about that was the waste. There was so much waste. Yeah, that was not a good thing to do, to put it in garage sales. That was not good at all. But I'm sure it did happen. Yes, it was. And I tell you, there were so many radios, and sometimes even shoes went up that shredder. Yes, I'm sure that happened. Dennis, please don't. It's not a good idea to make your location known to people. It's okay. I have subscribers that are all over the world, and you don't really get an idea of how small the world really is until you start seeing some stuff. I don't know what happened to the eyeballs I had in here. There they are. Now I wonder if these are too big for this. Yeah, I think these are too big for this turtle. All that digging for nothing. That was not helpful. Let's see what else we got. Get some different kind of eyes. I've got animal eyes everywhere. I think those will work just fine. Putting little eyes on my turtle head. Yeah, they do that pretty much at every ball game I've ever been to. Going to a ball game at the stadium is so much fun. Oh, that was cool. I am putting in the safety eyes, so I am gluing in a piece of fabric to keep it from pulling through, to make it a little bit safer. Then I got these handy dandy little pliers off of Etsy that help to set the backs onto the safety eyes. And they are a game changer. That just makes this so much easier. It doesn't hurt your hands or anything like that. Then they're set there. And they're on there. Now I'm melting that back so that it doesn't come off. I'm so afraid a child is going to get a hold of this and then pop off and it be a choke hazard. Try to make it just as safe as I possibly can. I usually put the backs on backwards, and I didn't this time. And now I wish I had have, because I don't think these backs are on as tight as they could be. But I guess it will work. I have also bought these little slinkies. And I got these from Walmart. And that one doesn't have a face on them. This one has a face on it. And I was trying to figure out something to make with these because I thought it'd be really cool if I put like a little snake head on it and a little snake tail. And then I thought they would be neat little toys. So I'm going to try that sometime. That may be the next thing. Depends on how bad the turtle turns out. So I can't have much bigger head here on this turtle. Yeah, those were good. I'm trying to get this head or the neck actually, to be a little bit smaller so that it fits on this turtle shell. I think that might do it. Okay, we'll stuff this little head. Just about sewed that to the wrong side. All right, Dennis, you have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. You taking off too, Patty? Thanks for stopping in. Love you too. Well, that's good. Okay, now I'm just not really sure about this turtle, because it definitely has some oddball shape. So I guess I'll attempt to make some feet next. Because that's just really strange looking to me. Thank you. This turtle may not end up with a tail, because that may make it hard to set up on its own. Let's see how long these feet need to be. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, there's actually about 12 videos that Bobby has helped with. All right, Samantha. Sounds like a good plan. I think there's a total of 12 that Bobby's helped with. Well, that's good. I have that problem sometimes too. I'm just trying to make sure my arms and legs are close to the same size. Oh, welcome back, Samantha. I may have to take your idea here. I may have to find a more comfortable chair to do these lives because this one just is not cutting it. Comfortable crochet is so much easier. All right, let's see what we got. I usually crochet right at wadded up in my living room chair watching TV, and I do that until I can hardly straighten my legs out. And my grandson likes to feel my elbow because I've made my elbow rough from leaning on the side of the chair. And he's autistic, so he just keeps rubbing at my elbow. It's kind of hilarious. All right, and the first leg is going on. Where is it going to be? Guess it's going to be right there. The older I get, I seem to have a whole lot more light, too. Very strange looking to me. Hope it gets better. Oh yeah, especially when you're trying to match up quilt block corners. That you'd have to have really good light for that. Well, you see my lamp here for my sewing table. I have that on plus the other light that shines on the needle. Okay, next leg. Guess it's going right there. Oh, absolutely. Can't do anything in the dark anymore. I don't even like driving in the dark. Oh, hello, Lulu. Welcome. How are you this evening? Okay, now we'll go for the hands. I hope that's long enough, or we may have to put a tail on him. I'm just sewing some feet onto my little turtle. I may have to put a tail on him. Well, maybe not. We'll see. I didn't really want to put a tail on this turtle. Because he's supposed to be sitting on his caboose. All right, well, thank you for stopping in. Maybe my turtle will be done by then. Hope to see you next time. Have a good night. Bobby, are you still with me? Well, I'm about to finish up this here little turtle. I guess I need to make me a little sign. Well, hello, Lenora. I wondered where everybody was at. I kept looking for Jonna. I didn't find her. Hoped everything was okay with her. Hadn't seen her for several days. Well, I guess your funny shell doesn't look too bad. Need to have a face. Definitely need to have a face. Everything needs a mouth and eyebrows. Oh, well, that's okay. I just kind of, well, I was bored and my son didn't want to watch TV. So I decided I'd come in here and do this. Oh, well, that's good because I hadn't seen her. You know, with our parents all getting up there, if she doesn't come on as much as she says she normally does, then I start getting worried. Guess I shouldn't be that way, but I am. Yeah, because I decided, I'm like, well, I'm just going to get online and get on their live and talk to them for a while, and nobody was there. Oh, I've had several lives now, but I I'm not real good at this yet. But I have noticed that Jonna usually stops her broadcast as I'm driving home, because when I try to pick it up again when I get home, she's not there. Okay, everything needs a face. My opinion. In my opinion, the faces are what sells the amigurumi. Okay, now this is similar to what somebody has asked me to do, and you can see that little face I put on it. Come on, focus. Put a little face on him, and it's supposed to have a little sign on it. And I don't know what kind of sign she wants to put on it, but obviously it'd just be like a little piece of paper that would say, you got this, or something. Whatever it is she's wanting to tell the person that she wanted to give these to. So even though it looks a little strange, if you put the sign on it, I think it would be pretty good. Let me just... So yeah, I think that would be good. And you could just put a little stitch in the middle for whatever sign you want. So yeah, so there's my turtle. And we'll see how she likes that. Although I think she moved and going to a different job this week, or as for tomorrow, and I may not even see her. But that is a cute little turtle. So I may have to try that again. But I think if I try that again, I'm going to make it with blanket yarn and make it quite a bit bigger. This is the Posh yarn from Joann's. Strange little thing. Boy, I have made a mess here tonight. Lenora, what are you working on this evening? Well, everyone, we'll be right back. I've got to make a little run. Give me a couple of minutes. All right, here I am again. Lenora, Chosen gave me an idea. Here's what I made. If you're still there, I don't know if you're still there. He started talking about potato head, so I made a potato head. I thought it was so cute. All right, well, I think I'm going to be pretty much done for this evening. I appreciate all of you stopping in and giving a little chat. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me. So you all have a good evening. Thanks for tuning in. Take care. We'll see you next time.